How can you take advantage of a joint venture? I'm Pete Mitchell. I am the founder of AI Lead Automation. And just the other day, I think it was yesterday, in fact, a real estate coach asked me to look at a flyer that her client, a real estate professional, had put together. And here's the scenario. This real estate professional has been in business for a long time, and she has the opportunity to do some co-branding with a estate planning firm. And essentially what they're going to do is they're going to send out her flyer to all of their clients. And so they're doing estate planning whenever they've got clients who someone passes away. They've got to help them with the estate, with the trust, and things like that. Now, when you sell a piece of real estate in probate, there's a lot of things you got to do correctly. And a lot of agents are like, well, I got a real estate license, I can do this. And they screw things up and they get sued, and their broker gets sued, and the client gets sued, and everyone's getting sued. This is America. We like to sue. So you've got to work with a real estate professional who understands the probate process, who understands selling it in a trust, selling it out of a trust, selling it in probate. And not every agent can do that. So this estate planning firm's like, hey, we've got a great opportunity here with this agent who knows how to do these kind of deals because our clients need this help. This is a great place where you can come in, right? If you understand how to do this. Well, that's what this agent is thinking. They showed me their flyer that they put together. And this is actually the second time I've taken a look at it. The first time was, honestly, at this point, it feels like a couple of months ago. And I was bringing out, okay, here's where this flyer is going wrong. It's all about you, the agent. No one cares about you. We got to solve a problem for them. And so the flyer that they put together, it started out with the things that I had instructed them to change, which was a great headline. I wish I would have actually had it here in front of me, but that wouldn't have been fair to them. I don't want to share with everybody exactly what it was, but it was a good headline. It basically was, you've got to avoid the issues that comes with selling real estate in probate. Because if you don't, you can get sued. And yes, this happens all the time. And it said, hey, this is an educational service provided by this agent. So it's basically what I would say to put on the consumer guide, right? Like, let's address the problem in the room. An area I wouldn't want it to go into is it went from, hey, I've got this guide right here. I want to get you this guide. And then it switched to, these are things that I specialize in. And then it went into what the agent specialized in as it pertained to probate. What you want to do is you want to schedule a consultation with me. And don't forget, I got this guide over here. And here's how you can get an appointment with me. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's what we want, right? We want the appointment. But here's the problem. You're confusing people. You're confusing them because you're starting out with, hey, I got this consumer guide that's going to solve the problem that you've got. And then it quickly goes to, by the way, here's what I do. I'm really, really good at this. You should schedule an appointment with me. So we're selling two different things in one message, and that does not work. We got to sell one thing only. Now, in this case, we sell the consumer guide. I've got this consumer guide that's going to help you sell a property in probate. In this guide, you will discover. So all those things you said, hey, I specialize in these things. Instead, it's in this guide, you will discover, and it's those same things, right? Because you specialize in probate. And then it's, how do you get the guide? If you want this guide, you can go to this website, you can text this number, or you can hit this QR code, right? Something simple like that. You can call this free recorded message, whatever, right? But don't talk to a person. It's a quick, easy way to get it. It's not call me. They're not going to call you. Effortless way. It is it's an easy way for people to be able to get the guide. Like going to a website, I don't have to talk to anyone. When I say text my assistant Travis at this number and ask for the guide, that's less threatening. Why? Because, well, Travis is the assistant. He's not the salesperson. That's what the person's thinking. Well, Travis could be my sales guy, and he's called my assistant as well, right? But that's not what they're thinking. So we've got to make it easy for someone to actually get that guide. Now, once they get the guide, boom, now we sell you. And why they want to be using you, in this case, to help you sell a home that's in probate. My point in all of this is you got to look at your marketing messages. What are you actually selling? If you've got multiple calls to action in it, it's not going to work. it's like a stage, right? We're going to sell to one stage. Like, first thing we got to do is sell to, you want to have an appointment with me. We do that with the consumer guide, right? Now they see you're the expert. You know what you're talking about. I got to go use Pete. Now, when they meet with me, I'm selling them on now when they reach out to me, I'm selling them on, you want to have an appointment with me. And then at that appointment, I'm selling them on, you want to list your home with me, right? If I went from, hey, let me get you to list your home with me, in that letter at the very beginning, I got this consumer guide. By the way, here's why you should list that home with me. It's like, what? So we got to have this path that we're walking people down. And that's why it's so important that we're putting a lot of people in it. We call this a funnel, right? We put a lot of people in the top of the funnel, knowing they're all not going to make it down to the bottom, but I'll need them all to make it down to the bottom. I just need the ones that want to use me to make it down to the bottom. And then everyone else that doesn't make it down to the bottom, I'm going to keep them in my follow-up sequence, because as I've talked about before, eventually they are going to need me. So these are the things that you need to do when you're in that type of a situation. So look at your marketing messages. What are you actually selling? Is it effortless? Is it an easy way to take the first step with you? If it's going directly from, I don't know who this person is, to let's get engaged, I want to talk to you, it's not going to work. It's baby steps, right? You don't know who I am, but I got this great solution to a problem you've got. Ask for this consumer guide. And then it's, now you should talk to me. And then, now you should list with me. And then, right? So that's how we're doing it. We're walking them down these stages. Now, if you want to see what we do for our clients, check out agentfollowupai.com. I've got a great little video on this website that's going to walk you through our whole system. If you like it, let's schedule an appointment, let's chat. If you don't like it, you're going to get some great ideas that you can take and implement in your business. Like and subscribe to this video, my channel. I'd appreciate it. My name is Pete Mitchell. Thank you so much for watching.